guys.
Hi.
Welcome to another episode of Lifeasjacyjess. Today I'm with Madam Nima.
Yeah.
From Glam Nails. So today I want to do an episode on the business thing that I'm always talking about. So today we are going to do starting the nail parlor business, understanding how the nail parlor business works. And yeah, let's get started with the questions right away. So I have the questions on the phone. So the first question is to Madam Nima.
Yes.
How much capital do you need to start?
Well, the capital will vary with the type of the interior design that you'd want to have in your nail shop. Sometimes you can just start small and you'll need maybe like 20,000 shillings only. So you can just have one seat which can multitask. You can do the nails at the same time, like the seat we are sitting on right now. You can just invest with that first. But if you're someone who you're capable of like having large amounts of money, you can have something of up to like 500,000, 700,000. So it all depends with your pocket.
Also, okay, yeah. So for the, let's say for the 20,000,
yeah.
Does that include the products?
Yes, it includes the products. You can just start small. You can start like buying 3 buffers, 3 files.
What are
just
buffers?
Buffers are like, I wish I had an example here to show you, but it buffers your nails. Let's say if you want to remove the gel that you have. Like you can just buy small items, and then when you get the money, you will invest back. Yeah, you don't have to start big, so anyone can literally do it.
Okay, so guys, you can start with 20k to even 1 million if you have the money. So let's go to the second question: equipments that you need and where do you source them? Okay,
equipments that you need, mostly you need a gel machine, the LED lamp. They can go for as little as 3,500, but there's some companies that actually import straight from China. There's like Alibaba, I think, or something, hashtag this is not an ad. But but you can source from as little as 3,500 shillings gel, but if you want, you can even go to a 10,000. Again, it still depends with the heaviness of your pocket. So but mostly sourcing them, for me, I usually source my items at River Road, Dubois or Dubois, whichever pronunciation you prefer. Yes.
So how much do you need, like for the equipment? How much do you need?
I can say for the equipment, if you start with the gel lamp, that is 3,500, and then maybe the acetone, the remover, that's like 3,000. So I can say 10k just 10K. For the equipment and some polish and maybe 2 gel.
That can be inclusive of the 20k.
Yes, that can be inclusive of the 20k.
Okay, not bad.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the location. Does the location matter? Like right now we are in a really busy place.
Yeah.
Does the location matter?
Yeah, location matters a lot. Because first of all, I would prefer, guys, if you want to open, make sure like at least go for ground floor. Ground floor, because if you're in first floor and above, most people when they pass, no one is really walking while looking up. It's very rare unless you have this huge signboard that like forces you to look at it. Rather than that, most people would rather just walk down and just pick the ground floor. So I would prefer you go for ground floor and somewhere like a stage, if there's a stage somewhere there, if there's a market, if there's a mall, somewhere around that. But then again, you have to know that if the location is so good, the rent also is high.
It goes up,
yeah. So you have to like find a way to balance it between. But if you already have a nail shop and you're located maybe in 2nd floor, 3rd floor, you're somewhere around the corner, don't be depressed. It's all also about your customer care. Someone will follow you up to the 8th floor.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense, guys. Makes sense. Next question. That takes us to our next question, the marketing strategy. You talked about customer service and all. Is that part of the marketing strategy?
Yes, marketing strategy starts with yourself, how you treat your customers. And sometimes you can find some customers, they are headaches, but you have to lay low. You have to understand the customer is always right. Just play dumb, because at the end of the day, you want her money. So marketing starts with customer care, and the way it really revolves so much about the personal relationship you establish with your customers, and also word of mouth and social media. Social media does a huge role. Like just keep on advertising. If you do nails, advertise them everywhere: Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Snapchat. Don't get tired. You might not get the reaction immediately, but trust you me, someone will see that that example of a good nail, and later on he or she would want to have the nails done and kumbuka like there's somewhere. So social media is everything.
Okay. Guys, next question: challenges of the business. What challenges do you face?
Challenges of the business, oh my god, there are so many. We can like, just sit here the whole day. But anyway, mostly the challenges that you face is maybe you'll get the client came with like the nails were poor, so they end up poor in terms of their wick, they easily break, but then after you service them, they'll call you later and say your products made my nail to get broken. So there are those customers who are just out there to stress you. There are others who will just text you mean things. So you have to be tough, you have to be strong, you have to just have that tough skin. Another challenge that you might find is getting loyal people to work for you. Most people will come work for you, and because maybe if you have a full-time job and you trust someone else to run the business for you, they can run away with your customers. They can wake up one day and decide they don't want to come. So again, that's challenge for you to master that. It's nice to have the skills yourself as the owner. That is a big tip. You have the skills. You have to have the. I have some. I'm not perfect, but I can do some things. But it's better to know. If you have the money, you can go to the colleges. And the advantage of going to the colleges is that when you're there and after you've learned everything, you have contacts with those people, the fellow students. So because you have your own shop, you can easily call them and they can come work for you. And even if they decide to leave, you still have contacts of the teachers. You can call them and ask them if they have the last people coming out, if they can contact you. So you have this mass supply of workers. But at the end of the day, challenges like you must know how to in any business. It doesn't have to be nails only.
Even the mtumba business, guys. So next question, the best advice you can give guys on this business.
The best advice is like, first just rewind from what I had said earlier. Best advice, know how to do the nails yourself. Second advice, always always be taking stock taking every time for accountability. Next advice that I can give you is make sure you have contacts of all your customers, so that even the people working for you, even if they leave, you can still call your customers and ask them to come back.
That's part of the marketing strategy.
Make sure you have contacts. When they come and they pay, you take their contact, their social media handle and everything. And also during special events like Valentine's, Mother's Day, like have an offer, that is also part of marketing. And it really boosts your sales.
Okay. I'm learning some few things. Hope you're learning something too. So do you need to be qualified to start the business? You already talked about that. So let's talk about the employment strategies, do's and don'ts.
Employment strategies, do's and don'ts.
Like how much do you pay the employees? Is the salary fixed or is it commission based?
Well, for me, I prefer commission based, because commission based keeps them motivated and they have the morale of searching for clients. But if it's a fixed salary, someone doesn't care. Even if no one comes, even if someone comes at the end of the month, he or she has the money. So it's nice to keep it commission based. They will really hustle and they'll even source their own clients from other areas. So commission based is the way to go.
So when you're talking about commission based, does it mean all through they'll do with commission, or after some time, like after 3 months, they go back to salary?
Okay, so what I did in my case, when the business is new, it's not fair to put your employee on a commission base. So what I did, the first 2 months, I kept them on salary basis, and then on the 3rd month, I now switch them into commission base. And you can start with as minimum as 35%, and then as the business continues to grow, you can go to up to 40 or 45% depending on your own management style.
Okay, interesting. So we are still talking about the challenges. So just name any other challenges that you face.
Any other big challenge, the biggest actually I can say is most customers prefer male nail artists to female.
That's weird.
Yes, and I know we are all power to women and
Yeah.
gender equality and stuff, but in real sense down on the ground, people, I don't know, they just have this understanding and feeling that females, maybe they have like attitude or something. So this is not to discourage any female nail tech out there. You just have to work harder.
Yeah.
Compared to the male, because the male might not even be that perfect, but because he's male, he gets that niche. So like challenges, especially even when it comes to hiring. If you're starting, I would rather just play it safe and get mostly male nail tech and maybe one female, because sometimes women come with their husbands and the husbands also would rather a female touch them. Yeah, so you just balance it up, but you make sure you have a larger population of male techs than compared to female. Another challenge is mostly male nail artists are not as loyal as female nail artists. Yes, most male nail artists, they would rather just work with you then go work somewhere else. They're always hustling and everything. I'm not blaming them, but they are not that loyal.
Or
the female committed to you. So with the female, they're like loyal, they're with you, team you all the way. Exactly. So yeah, that challenge is also out there.
Okay.